All right, we are streaming live. Let's see, we got a connection. Look like we good, and we good. Yep. Okay. We up on the what's the name, right? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I just didn't see it on the thing. All right. So, what's good? Welcome to the Epic Entertainment Critics. I am Antoine.
And I'm still James.
And we are going to do a review on that Falcon and Winter Soldier episode 4. We're going to do like a review reaction because it was something epic. That was my favorite episode so far.
Yeah.
How'd you feel?
Like, because, this episode is probably the best example of what this show is supposed to be that we've seen so far.
Yeah, and we're gonna go into detail about this episode. So, but before we do that, we got intro. All right. So, Falcon Winter Soldier, episode 4, probably, man, one of the, well, like I said, this is my favorite episode so far. And I'm going to tell you like this, if you was up and down on John Walker, or if you didn't know where you stood with John Walker.
You know now.
You know. Either, I don't know what side you on with him, but you know.
I was on the side of, I'd love to punch him in the face.
Well, okay.
And
I was on the opposite side. I like the dude.
Well, because when he first came on, I liked him. I'm like, okay, he's trying his best. He's just trying to live up to the legacy. But then you get around episode, the end of episode 2, episode 3, you realize he's letting himself build a persona that knows.
But see, I didn't think he wasn't doing nothing out of control to me.
But he was acting like an asshole celebrity, and that's the thing that rubbed me the wrong way.
But what did he do like that?
Just the way he interacted with Sam and Bucky, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But that was not. See, I mean, okay, I get what you're saying because when I think about it, he was kind of acting like
it wouldn't have bothered me if he wasn't dressed like Captain America. Okay, if you supposed to be Captain America, a lot of that shit you gotta be able to.
I never viewed him as Captain America. When he said to this, remember the one dude spitting him? He said, "Do you know who I am?" He's like, "He is some dude in a suit." It's like you ain't Captain America.
He just looked at him like, "I know who you think you are."
Right, You're a dude in a costume. You're not Captain America.
And that was the thing. He has imposter syndrome about that. He doesn't see himself as Captain America, but they told him he's supposed to be the guy.
Right. I mean, so he's trying to live up to the hype that they setting up.
Yeah, but he's doing it the wrong way off rip.
Yeah.
And it's annoying. That's all.
Right. I mean, I understand everything you're saying. I just kind of saw it from his point of view where I just feel like he's got to do this. He can't be Steve. Who could be Steve?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you get to talk to people who have been doing this stuff for years like they newbies,
Yeah. I mean, I understand that point of view. He just didn't see that much like a bad guy to me.
He wasn't
they
a bad
wanted
guy.
him to be an a-hole, and he didn't seem like that to me.
He wasn't a bad guy, but it was just he didn't realize how out of his depth he was.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that.
And every time someone's like, "Hey, look, you need to understand how this stuff usually works." No, I'm Captain America now. I know what this is. I put in the work. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Junie.
Yeah. I mean, when it looked like they was cops and other guys were, because of the way they was kind of investigating. They was one step behind the Falcon and Winter Soldier, but they was like the officials that's running an investigation, and they was kind of and Falcon Winter Soldier the rogues.
It's like when you're watching a Batman story and Harvey Bullock's in there scratching his ass how in the hell are we supposed to figure this out? And then Batman shows up and the killer was carrying such and such and such.
Yeah.
This was a hit carried out by so and so.
Okay, yeah, right. And so I'm seeing them like, okay, I hope they actually intersect and then work together or whatever. And something like that sort of happened. So okay, they was where did they leave off on episode 3? They was in that what city? Madrid,
Madripoor.
Madripoor, yeah. And so now they got some information on about where they need to go. I forget where the information they was even there for.
Like they were trying to find a way to track down the Flag Smashers and where they got their super soldier serum from.
Yeah.
And so they found the guy that made the serum.
That's right.
He talked too damn much.
Yeah.
Zemo put one in his brain. Some stuff happened.
But okay, so this is more John Walker episode anyway. This is more U.S. Agent episode. And his investigation is running neck and neck with theirs, and they intersecting. So now they starting to kind of have to work together. So they trying to talk it out. He is kind of like, hey, I just feel like he's kind of like, hey, I'm Captain America. I need to do this, but I just feel like it's from the pressure, not from his personality.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the way I take it.
And I do take some heart. I hope they do him kind of like they did in the comics, where it's like he goes off the deep end, he gets put in his place, and then he comes back later like, look, I had to quit all that. Mm-hmm. Clearly, that wasn't something I'm built for, but I'd like to help.
So the serum is out there. It's floating out there. Yeah. So you got to wonder. First, we always ask the question, was John Walker, did he ever take the serum, or did he ever get any enhancements? He said no.
So, like, he was genetically superior already. Like, he had some genetic, what's the word I'm looking for? Not advancements, but like he was a little cut above.
Okay, he was a very
but he wasn't
peak human.
He was peak human, but he wasn't enhanced.
Right. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Advantage. He had an advantage.
Right. So we was always kind of wondering, did he actually have something or whatever? They kind of answered that. So Carly, the head of the Flag Smashers, she got some serum, and her plan is to what? Give it to. So start a super soldier.
So
army.
So I think like they had 5, I think 20 doses.
They had about 20 at least 15 to 20.
Yeah. So they had about I think they had used 5 doses on the folks we've already seen.
Yeah.
And then they had about 15 doses left. And so they were going to go out and recruit some people that they could, that were, loyal to the cause.
And expand their army or whatever.
Expand their army.
And this kind of brings where once they caught up to her, Sam was like, I used to counsel war veterans. Let me talk to her. I can talk her down instead of going this direction, because she did cross a line. We talked about that last week. Yeah. She crossed a line where, and I think it's so stupid. It didn't have to happen, but now she killed people in her last attack for no reason. You already got what you wanted. Yeah. You tied them up or whatever.
Well, even the way because I think Sam touched on it, it's like, well, you kill people now. Look, that had to happen. They were just cogs in that machine.
Right.
You know who you sound like.
Right. He had a point. He was besting her in every way of what's the word when you trying to
debate.
Right. And he was just he kind of made her look stupid. He made her look foolish every time she tried to say, well, I'm doing this because of this way, and it's like, nope, you just making talk yourself into a circle, okay.
We can call this, an ideological difference if you want to, but don't act like you got the high ground.
Right. And he was getting through to her.
And then...
and then your boy John... Okay, so like I said, I feel like it's the pressure more than his personality of having to live up to this mantle instead of he just a hothead.
Well,
because I've seen hotheads and I just didn't feel like that.
Well, there's also the fact that I don't think he's really built to be a leader, or more specifically, he's not built to operate on his own like that, because he's always been following orders. At least with Captain America, he started off saying, okay, clearly these orders are crap, so I'm going to go do my thing.
Yeah.
John has always been following orders. He's never had any real autonomy until they put him in the suit.
Right.
And then they just threw him in the deep end.
But see, not only that, he he feel like if he don't get this right or if he fail, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be even bigger. You know what I'm saying? So he's more motivated to make it happen, and so you know, Sam was like, I could talk her down. I'm gonna try to get her to surrender. Yeah. You know, and she's like, you got 10 minutes. He couldn't even give him 10 minutes. That kind of man's like, okay, bro, you messing up now. He's like, we got to get in there. And okay, we talk about Battlestar a little bit. Your boy Lamar. Yeah. Lamar is like his conscience because every time he started to want to go off and do something, Lamar like, oh wait, if he could talk her down, let him give him a shot. You know, he's his conscience, dog. He's always keeping him calm. Like I said, we're going to change the name from Battlestar to Mystical Negro. He always got the right thing to say when you need him.
It's like, look, if we can do this without any more bloodshed, shouldn't we give it a try? Yeah.
You got 10 minutes. It's like, Lamar is the Mystical Negro. There's always going to be. He's like, what about his life? Who cares? That's not a Mystical Negro job. Mystical Negro is to make sure you got your life together, not my life. Duh, it's my job.
Oh man.
But no, actually, all joking aside, I like that actor, but he played that character pretty good. Yeah. Like he seems like a nice guy that you want to get a drink with. You know what I'm saying?
Well, because as an actor and as this character, he has a lot of charisma and he's got a lot of range. You know. Which is kind of what makes it so funny when you have him sat next to Wyatt Russell, who tends to get characters who are very 1 to 3 note, like they're not very dynamic characters.
But see, that why you always got to have that guy.
And so it's like whenever they talk and you have Wyatt Russell and you know as John Walker, he's like, man, I need to be in there. I need to be working this.
Hold on, man. Let's just let him do his thing. So anyway,
and Lamar is too damn cool.
That's I know.
Like there's a global threat terrorist in the next room. This dude just posted up on the wall like, hey, he got 5 minutes left.
Yeah. So why? I'm gonna call him Wyatt. John Walker bust in the room, you know, and of course. But this is we saw. Did we see these beats a lot in these shows movies where
almost got him talked down, and then somebody.
She was just about to say, "All right, you're right. I'll surrender."
So this is
you're under arrest.
You set me up.
Yeah, I thought I could trust you. It was the same old story. So we already knew where this went from there, and now she's kind of like on the run. But Zemo has his own agenda. Yeah. In which, you know, Zemo hates super soldiers. He hates anything that's enhanced or whatever.
Yep.
And he catches up with her, breaks all the vials, shoot her. I guess maybe she might heal a little faster. Did he shot her in the stomach, right?
Shot her in the stomach, yeah.
Right. So I was looking like, damn, she didn't really seem to have that wound laid. I forgot about that. But I know she got the serum, super soldier serum, so it's fine. She dropped the vials, and, you know, he broke the vials.
Yeah. I mean, that was a great shot, too. He see the vials. He wasted no time. He was like, finally.
He just had it in a fanny pack.
Yeah. Just had it in a fanny pack. I love that.
Like, why didn't you just get this to a safe location?
Well,
as soon as you got that, you give it to your best person, and then go. Get them somewhere, take them somewhere safe, and don't stop for nobody.
And why would you
put them in a fanny pack?
Wait, but why would you bring them with you to the meeting?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I guess she felt like the only place is safe is with her.
Well, you know,
or we just need to be convenient for the plot.
The world may never know. But
this is how John Walker got.
Yeah,
one of the serums didn't break.
He comes up on Zemo while he's stomping out all the serum and knocks him out, and he happens to see this one vial left.
Right.
You know. So, of course, he sees it. He goes ahead and pockets that.
Right. And at this point, I'm still not mad at John. And then I know people's like, I'm looking like, because I guess I put myself in them shoes. I'll be thinking about it. I'm like, okay, I'm going to take this one. Because I want to see what's up with this. Because I just feel like, why am I taking orders so much? Why do I always work for somebody else? It just, at that point, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to do something for yourself. Yeah. We work for somebody else. We do stuff that we obey the law. At one point, I am going to make the rules for myself at one point. That's just my personal.
You know what?
feelings.
And this is the funny thing about it. I get you, but I know exactly
We
why
know how
I
this
would.
going to end.
No.
Okay, but I'm just saying.
No. I know exactly why I wouldn't take it. Is because it would literally be wasted on me. Because I wouldn't
Because
do
you be
shit.
more lazy.
It's like all that is you can't make me stop being lazy now.
You don't know. It might make you whatever.
Look, unless it can suddenly
make you more of a smartass.
unless it can suddenly turn my level of ambition, and drive through the roof, it ain't gonna have too much of an
But
effect
then
on
you
that.
could. Okay, we could talk all day with it.
Yeah.
I'll say you could probably think of better ways to handle things,
Like,
or you could come up with stuff without physically doing work.
because
It's just
it does make you think faster,
right.
So
It's just you can enhance your brain.
I'm gonna be such a smart ass with that super
It's
soldier
just the
serum.
physical.
I'm gonna talk so much shit.
Anyway, you can invent something and patent it and just get rich off that, and then be more lazy.
Hey, yeah,
So,
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it.
So he took the serum, the serum, and I would too, and I wouldn't tell nobody. That's why I
Yeah.
feel like this is me personally. I'm like, I ain't got to tell them shit because they've been using me all. No, I'm taking this one. This
I'll
nobody
agree with that,
nobody knows about this.
Yeah.
I'm taking.
Zemo destroyed it all.
Right, he thought he did.
Wait, look, because look, I'm gonna make it very clear. It's like, yeah, I saw what was going on. I thought I got him before he got him all.
And the thing is, they don't know how many. They don't know how many it was. She don't know how many it broke. There's no way to confirm where that one vial went.
Yeah.
So he good.
Like, and even if they do realize there's another vial, I guess it's in the wind.
Yeah. So okay, they get back with they meet up with Carly. Carly, which I don't know. See, they do have her do stuff out of character. But she calls Sam's sister, was like, "Oh yeah, I need to meet up with Sam." I thought it was just a nice, but she threatened her and his nephews. I'm like, girl, you every time I try to be on your side, you do some dumb stuff.
Like, stop being the bad guy.
Yeah, stop trying to be the bad guy. You're not the bad guy, but you messing up, like blowing up that building.
Yeah.
Why'd you do that?
There was no reason.
Threatening Sam's sister. Why'd you do that?
Because she was mad.
Well, I mean, I'm saying it's like, it's like, come on now, you messing up. I'm trying to be on your side, but you messing up.
She's a mad kid with superpowers. That's it.
Yeah,
so
so
she's doing things.
Anyway, she did say, I never heard her. I just wanted to get your attention or whatever.
All you had to do was place the call. That's all you had to do.
Yeah,
okay?
Like, I'll come flying in shooting with you.
Because I sure in the hell didn't give you the number.
Right. So anyway, they meet up, and it's kind of like an ambush because I guess she wanna. They after John Walker. It seems like because they grab Battlestar for like bait, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it seemed like they had a plan.
Yeah.
To get John Walker out of there because I guess she thinks she can appeal to Sam, but she can't appeal to.
Right.
I keep calling Captain America. We'll call him John Walker.
Yeah.
So I guess they try to ambush him.
Yeah.
And then when she so they knocked out Battlestar, they took him into the whatever room and tied him up with him. So I guess he was bait. So once they get in there, they get into a big fight or whatever. And as well, we didn't get to that part yet, but it was actually a good fight.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I missed a little.
Yeah.
I skipped over something. What's their name?
The Dora Milaje.
So they came to collect on
Zemo,
on the Zemo bounty. They was like, okay, time's up. She did give him 8 hours.
Yeah.
I forgot that was a cliffhanger.
And so, like,
that was nice.
Yeah. And like, because Zemo trying to talk his talk about, like, look, I can help y'all a little bit more, but you gonna need to get me out.
Boy, it's funny. He know it. That's his ass. If he get, if they get, he already know. He was like, remember, he got half the information. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna hold on to the other half of the information.
Yeah.
So y'all won't turn me over to them because I ain't gonna last the night if I mess with them. I can't play no mind games.
Right. The second he open his mouth, he gonna catch a spear in
know.
it. But so around the time the Dora Milaje show up at the very swanky hotel room, John Walker busts in.
Right. So it was so funny. I laughed my ass off. He was like, "What the? Hey, John Walker." You're right. I think he's so used to that. See, he just used to that celebrity thing.
Well, because like
where he's gotta, because he was signing autographs earlier,
and it's only worked for him in America.
Right. that's
Ever
what I'm
since he
saying.
stepped out of America, folks like, okay.
So yeah. Hi, John Walker. They was like, boy, if you don't get the hell out of my face.
Hey, look, and then he made a very serious error. He said, look, maybe we got off on the wrong foot. And then he laid hands. Why would you lay hands on a warrior woman with a spear?
But you know what? I don't know if you see this movie called 3 O'Clock High. It's a classic where the bully at the school didn't like to be touched, and the guy walked up to him and pat him on the shoulder. And then there was just the whole movie from there was the dude was just gonna beat his ass. 3 o'clock. It's a classic 80s movie. But anyway, that just reminded me of that movie.
Sounds good, man. I'm gonna have to check
That
that
just
out.
reminded me of that movie.
But yeah,
he put his hand on her shoulder. And she
it was over.
But no, that was, and then they had a nice fight.
Yeah.
They had a nice little battle royal between all them.
Oh yeah.
And the Dory Milaje worked their ass.
Like, and you know, and this is the thing, like, only the Dora Milaje won that fight.
Yeah.
Everybody else survived that fight.
Yes, they worked it. And we saw her get turned off.
Oh yeah. Like
with
I
the
guess they
soldier's
had
arm.
a key for his arm. Like she hit that like some pressure points.
Yeah, that one just fell off. It locked up first,
Yeah.
and then it fell off.
Hey, look, and Sam goes
Like that's just to let you know.
yeah.
I can disable you anytime I feel
But
like.
like, and you know what the ultimate flex on that is? They didn't take the arm. They
Right.
just let him know.
Right. I thought that one was stuck not working. I thought he was going to be
Yeah,
stuck without the arm. I thought he was going to be stuck without the arm the rest of
He
the.
was just gonna be gimpy.
Right. He's going to pick it up. That mother was going to be locked up. Like, oh, damn. But anyway, I did like that scene.
Yeah.
But so this kind of was a realization for John
I
Walker.
still can't get over that. Like,
What-
when when they go to help him up, they weren't even super
they
soldiers.
wasn't even. He was on the ground, but they wasn't even super soldiers, and they just whooped our ass.
And what makes it so bad is like this is an ass whooping that could have been avoided if you would just listen.
But then this also should be a lesson to the government: don't play.
Yeah.
Do not put no regular person in these situations
Man.
and think he finna come out on top. And they just let him go with a warning. They could have killed him 20 times over. Because I seen him pull back because they had the spear and they was like, no, don't kill him. Teach him a lesson.
Like they even gave him the shield back. Like
yeah. They just
hey, yo, here's your stuff.
And plus they right. Here's the shield. Matter of fact, the shield was made out of vibranium, so they could take that if they want
could,
to.
yeah. Like, you know what? We should take this back.
But no,
But
we
y'all
don't want
ruined
to
it
cause
anyways.
an international.
Hey, look, y'all ruined the colors anyway.
So anyway, John Walker's feeling kind of like, defeated, So that vial we talked about earlier, they never showed him take it, but we pretty sure he took it. Because he come back, when we was talking about they had the little ambush, he come back and fight, he was doing stuff like
Putting folks through
bending
walls,
steel.
stealing.
Yeah, it's clear he took it.
Yeah.
And he's pretty strong now. And they had a nice little fight or whatever. And as the mystical Negro does, he sacrifices himself for the white man. No, I'm joking. But in concept, that is the mystical Negro.
Yeah.
He will do everything to protect, to help, to enhance you.
Yeah. Like they did
And
everything.
not himself.
They did everything but have like the final like exchange of why would you do that? Because you're the one.
Yeah, no. Right. They should have had us. Why'd you do that? Because the world needs you, not me. Thankfully, no last words. He just bled out his mouth and died. And I was wondering, could he possibly still be alive? Nope.
Listen, this is a comic book movie and nobody's
Well, I'm just
dead till
saying,
they dead.
usually when they,
But
it's okay, a few signs in movies and shows will just let you know he dead. Blood out the mouth.
blood out the mouth.
And
The specific kind of cracks his body made. Like,
yeah. And then somebody said, finally, that's a realistic view of somebody get punched through a wall.
Yeah.
Just their chest just cave in and die.
yeah. Well, like, 'cause, like, the hit was wet. The hit was wet, so that's already a bad sign.
Yeah.
Because that means something got ruptured.
I mean, yeah, she probably punched through all his internal organs
yeah,
and shit.
yeah. Like his rib cage is probably behind his heart right now.
Now, okay, if they didn't if they wanted to show him in the hospital like crippled or something, I would be okay with that. But for what they showed, it seems like he's dead.
Yeah, and you know what? Another thing is when they like hit the thing and fall straight down.
Yeah,
like fall to the side like that dude.
No, she hit him through the wall and he just started bleeding out his mouth immediately. So that tell me right there, yeah, he did.
He did.
So this set John Walker off. You know, and it was funny how everybody stopped fighting like they was playing a game or something. Like y'all was play wrestling like we did, and somebody actually got hurt. Yeah. Like, no, y'all not playing. This is what you wanted to do, right? I mean, what are you doing?
Well, and again, this Carly trying to be the bad guy,
right?
Then
because she did it.
Like this is the first time she's seen somebody get killed,
right?
You know, and she pressed a button on that bomb.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. And it's funny. So her friend, which they kind of gave him a little, he's like, I'm a Captain America fan. My granddad fought with the Allied forces and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And John Walker just caught up with him. And he's like, I ain't even do it, bro. I'm cool. He's like, I don't give a damn.
Tell me what she is. I don't know. She went one way, I went the. You don't tell me what.
Right. It was just funny how he basically pleaded for his life right now.
You know what that reminds me of?
He's like, I ain't even do it.
You know what that reminds me of?
I was just playing.
That Michael J. White film, Blood and Bone, when Kimbo Slice is sitting on that dude's chest, and like you can hear him dying. Like,
oh, you mean when he had his foot on Kimbo Slice's chest?
No.
When
he killed.
You talking about at the beginning?
At the beginning when he killed his homeboy.
Oh, I don't remember that part.
Like he was on his chest. No, that's right. That was when Hammerman was killing that dude, right?
Yeah, I don't remember.
When
I remember that
had his
because at the beginning they was like, "Oh yeah, we gonna see this dude want to be alone."
That's
and
right,
shit.
because they just shanked him. It was when Hammerman is in his first fight, and he's sitting on that dude's chest, and he doing his best King Kong impersonation.
Yeah.
And like you can hear the blood in the dude's ears as he's dying, and he's just I'm like, that's what like John Walker became a monster in that scene.
Yeah, he killed the dude with the shield. That is like the biggest no.
Yeah.
Not only that, he was filmed. You cannot come.
The whole
back from
world
this.
saw it.
They got to fire him.
You know, and so like I had watched
I don't give a shit. I took the syrup. I can do what I want now.
I had actually watched one video, and they were talking about that. It's like, and the thing a lot of people don't think about, and I have to agree with this, that shield is the American flag. You're not supposed to get blood on that flag. You ain't supposed to get that flag dirty.
Yeah, right. I know that. Yeah. I mean, I sense that. I'm looking like, no, not the shield. Yeah. If you're going to do it, just don't use the shield. Yeah.
You can punch his face in if you want to.
No, he pretty much chopped his head off.
Chopped his head off, yeah. You know, and like, I'm just sitting like, well, that's over with.
And
he had a good run, son.
Everybody caught him. He went viral. You can't talk this out. There's no way you can. Because the dude, you saw the dude begging and pleading. Yeah. So it ain't like he was fighting him. He's like, I ain't even do it, man. I don't even know. just don't kill me. Right. So yeah, he killed him, man, and that's how they end the episode. Yeah. Man.
Like you get that shot of him standing with not only blood on the shield, but blood like sprayed all the way up the front of his uniform onto his face.
Yeah, then he kind of gave a crazy wide-eye look like, what y'all looking at? You want some of this? You want some of this, old man?
Yeah.
No.
The flag smashes back.
Yeah, so I can't wait to see the next episode. It was a good way to end the episode because it kind of gave you a lot to think about.
We only got like, what, 2 episodes?
2 more episodes. Oh. So we're going to see where it's going to go. But I tell you what, I am more interested in John Walker's story than I am in Falcon Winter Soldier.
They turned this into his show.
Because Winter Soldier,
he's the only person with an arc.
It's kind of boring. It's like, I'm not even interested where he's going.
Yeah.
And Sam, he cool, but he's just a guy.
But like
he's a normal guy. He's cool.
Yeah.
He's like that cool, normal friend, but he's not
that's
interested.
Exactly what he is. But like the way they wrote this show, the only character with an arc is John Walker.
Yes, exactly. I'm looking like this is his show. And I'm looking like, I don't know if I want to see a U.S. agent show, but you got to keep him around.
Yeah. Well, like if nothing else, get him to the point that he becomes U.S. agent. Because like,
that's what they're gonna have to do at the end of this.
Because like he once he stops being Captain America is when he stops being a villain.
Right.
You know, he comes back as U.S. agent. Like, I'm not going to try to take that name again, but I do
Right.
want to be of use.
Man,
you
I
know?
saw his origin. It's kind of stupid. Of course.
It's very
Kinda-
stupid. It's
well,
very
it was-
stupid.
they like faked his death,
Yeah.
and he come back as U.S. agent. Like,
Yeah.
what you fake his death for?
I mean, first off, they even like had folks pretend to be villains.
Right. He had people pretend to be villains so he could, because he was trying to show up Captain America at first. He was a super patriot.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm gonna try to show up Captain. So he had Lamar and his other friends,
The Buckies.
Right, he had them go and commit fake crimes and beat them up because they used to be wrestlers. So it's like it's all making sense now.
It's all
They used to be all pro
coming
wrestlers.
together.
So anyway, good episode, man. I love the way it ended. I cannot wait to see the next one. We're gonna wrap that up because we are short on time, and we want to get this trailer in. So that is our review for Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
And before we forget,
Not Captain America, Falcon and Winter
Falcon and
Soldier.
Winter Soldier. Before we forget, because we didn't say it earlier, please feel free to subscribe to the channel if anybody's watching. We trying to get to 1,000 subs. You know, little milestone. Let us know we doing something. You know.
Yes, please and thank you.